You read in the news, American students always rank below many other countries on test scores. In mathematics, in science. In 2003, there was a study called TIMSS. It's called Trends in International Mathematics and Science Study. As this data shows that American students' test scores in mathematics rank way below many Asian education systems. Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, Korea, Japan, American students rank on the same assessment. There was a set of other questions. For example, ask, do you think you can do mathematics? Do you like mathematics? So this, we call them confidence score. So here's the result. We got American students who are, we may be ignorant, but we're confident. We think we're confident, you know. We're confident that we're confident. Now it's interesting, which one would you choose? Because based on that data, people are saying American math education is horrible. We try to make it too relevant to our kids. Well, our kids' happiness, confidence caused their no mathematical abilities. So we should make our kids more miserable. But at the same time, in Asian countries, based on this data, they're saying, no. We got to, Singaporeans, Hong Kong researchers said, that's horrible. We got to look at our children. Their ability to get good scores has caused the damage in their confidence. And we think confidence is crucial because our children need to be creative and entrepreneur. So let's find a way, we'd rather sacrifice the test scores for confidence. So you have two different interpretations. Which one would you pick? The other one study, I'll just go trace back. Many people remember Sputnik. Look at this story. This is basically comparing an American student with a Soviet Union student. As you can tell, which one is American has to be the happy kid. The happy high schooler is from Chicago. He was the one, he said, actually caused Americans falling behind the Soviet Union in science and technology because his curriculum was too broad. If you look at American students' curriculum, right? We do art, we do music. I'm here in Traverse City, you can go swim, you can do all those things. You can even do carpentry, all those things. And you date, you hang out with friends. But in contrast, the Soviet Union child, Alex, was doing serious work. So that curriculum gap, again, what knowledge is of most worth? What would you like to teach? And recently, we have more coming back here is about 2 minutes showing how, again, American education is falling behind the Chinese and Indians. By the way, America has always relied on enemies to do anything. Remember in 1958, we did something because the Soviet Union was enemy, was caused crisis. Then in the 1980s, we had the Japanese. Now we have the Chinese Indians. American public policy is always driven by fear. Something's happening. Otherwise we can't do anything. We have to make us bad so we can act. That's really an interesting idea. So now we have new enemies, Chinese and Indians. And according to this documentary film saying that the Chinese and Indians, again, spending time doing serious work, rigorous curriculum. Well, American students, the two American kids are from Carmel High School in Indiana. So this film was made to try to inspire a sense of urgency in the U.S. education. We got to act. The Chinese and Indians are doing more math, more science, and they're serious. And more importantly, they have higher aspirations. If you had watched the film saying that the Chinese and Indians, they all are clear they want to go to MIT, Harvard, Stanford. Michigan State is not good enough. They got to go to all those places. And the two American children are from Carmel High School near Indianapolis. They go to Purdue or they go to Indiana University. I had a several debate with the filmmaker, Mr. Compton, who's a venture capitalist, who made this one. And during this debate, we learned that Mr. Compton talked a lot about this. He said, what motivated him was precisely the aspiration of those children from China, India, especially India. In a 2005 trip, he visited some kindergartens in India. Now ask these children, 5, 6-year-olds, what do you want to become when you grow up? And all of them told him, I want to be a doctor, a surgeon, a scientist, an engineer. Great aspirations. You'll never get that in America. Those children, 5, 6-year-olds. My daughter, when she was 5, she was born in Lansing, Michigan. When she was 5, she told me she wanted to become an elephant. That's her dream. That's her dream. Now, would you rather have an elephant or a doctor?